Hi everyone, so we're going to work on our hip shift and our rotators in our hips. I will show you some of the side work on one leg and you'll just repeat it on the other side of your body. So we need a yoga block, a foam pad, a firm small roller, and a towel potentially. So you're going to lay down with your feet against the wall in 90-90, your full back is on the floor. You're gonna put the roller in between your knees right below those bones. And you're just gonna get used to this position, feel for your whole body and squeeze the roller. Now we're gonna come up into a bridge. But the way we're gonna do it is really establishing firm heels into the wall. And the idea is you're dragging those heels down the wall, but they don't actually move. And that's what lifts your pelvis. Just a small bridge. You keep all of your rib cage on the floor. Now you're just going to lower this right hip. We're just moving the femur in the pelvis. You can see this right knee is so much lower than the left. Then establishing that right heel, and you're feeling this whole right leg, particularly the hamstring, you're gonna lift the left leg off. Try and keep thinking that this femur is going straight down, not out to the side like that, straight down. There's a fair bit of abdominal work involved to keep your pelvis level while you shift that femur in. And you're just gonna breathe here. You're gonna inhale through your nose, easy, and a big audible exhale. And you'll increase the effort in your abdominals. Something you can add is a serratus reach. This helps bring your rib cage down in to the floor. And as you inhale, search for expansion in the back rib cage and the side rib cage. We don't want to breathe up here in the front of our bodies. We want to reach as we exhale and squeeze this roller. A few breaths there, and you're gonna bring the feet back, and you're gonna shift the left hip down. My left hip wants to go out to the side a bit, so I really have to think about keeping it straight down. Establish that left heel and lift the right. So you're gonna do a few of these. You inhale easily through the nose and you exhale audibly and fully through the mouth, squeezing that bent leg into the roller. A few of those breaths, then bring it down and see if you can just shift those hips a little easier. As you reach the pinkies forward, it helps engage that serratus with the rib cage. So, a couple of them. Then you're gonna come over onto your side. Where's my yoga block? You're gonna lay 90-90 on your side body. I'll show you the left side and then you can do the right. So notice my left side body, it's not collapsed like this, it's engaged. So this side of your body is equal to this side of your body. Sometimes putting a towel underneath that area for a mouse hole can help your brain understand to not let it collapse. And you're gonna breathe here. You're gonna take your foam pad in between your knees, You're gonna shift that right hip back. Foam pad in between your knees. Reach forward with your right pinky, your top hand pinky, to engage your serratus and send that rib cage back. Again, we're gonna inhale easily through our nose and a full exhale through our mouth and squeeze this top leg into that foam pad. Inhale through your nose, feel the expansion in the rib cage, and exhale. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Inhale and exhale. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. This will get your top adductor really involved. A few of them. Now, keeping this 90-90, you're gonna re-square your pelvis and your hips. You're gonna open this top leg, but both feet stay fully on the wall. You're just gonna send this top hip, femur forward. You'll notice this top knee is forward of my bottom knee, keeping the effort and the work in the belly. You're gonna inhale through the nose, easy. Feel this expansion. And on the exhale, you're gonna lift the bottom leg to the top. Whew, that's hard for me. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Inhale to lower, never letting go of the work in the belly. And exhale to lift and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Reach with that top hand pinky to get that serratus. Keep the work in the belly and lower. Do quite a few of those reps. Now, kind of testing that hip shift in a different plane. We're gonna come to all fours with your feet up against the wall. Your neck is just a continuation of your spine. So we're gonna do a cat here. But to do that cat, we're going to press all 5 fingers into the floor and lift that way. So it's an angry, angry cat. Really feel expansion in that posterior rib cage. On your next exhale, you're gonna float those knees off the floor. This should be hard. You're pushing the floor away. You're pressing that thoracic rib cage up. And from here, we're gonna shift the hip. So the right hip goes down, it comes back up, the left hip goes down, comes back up, right hip. Try not to let that pelvis drop. You're just shifting right to left and down. Good. So do that on the other side. Whichever side you have more difficulty with, do that side more. We're looking for balance and symmetry. Okay, give it a shot. Thanks.